The Golden Globe nominations came out earlier this week, and behind me and below me you can see the nominations for comedy/musical of the year. And then over here you can see the Rotten Tomatoes scores of each of these films. Now we know, number one, that Golden Globes has had a lot of controversy over the recent years, and that Rotten Tomatoes, of course, a lot of people don't like that, but I just thought it was interesting to look at these scores. There are, of course, 6 nominations in this category. I have seen all of them but Anora and A Real Pain, so, you know, I don't have a thought on these films at this moment, but of the 4 that I've seen, I'm just going to talk real quick what I thought about them if you haven't seen my reviews. The one that I liked the least of the 4 was Challengers. Now, it got 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I don't know. There was just something about this film that I didn't like it quite as much as other people did. Then the next film up that would be on my list is Emilia Perez. Now you can see it's got the lowest score on Rotten Tomatoes, but it had the most Golden Globe nominations. So some people would say, well, that kind of puts it in the lead for Oscar nominations and maybe Best Picture. But we know, we haven't started seeing the Critics Awards. Those will be coming soon, and I think that'll give us a better feel if that's going to be the case. Now, if you saw my review, I liked the film up until literally about the last 5 minutes of the film. The last 5 minutes of the film is what took it down a notch for me. So I would be, kind of agree that 76% is probably right. So that leaves 3 more. And then of those 3, I'm looking at the list again to remind myself. Wicked, I thought was really, really strong. I said 3, it's 2. Wicked, I thought was a really, really good film. It's got a lot of buzz recently. Of course, that's because it's just been released within the last few weeks. And it is definitely going to probably be in my top 10. We'll see after I see a few more films. But the one that I like on here the absolute most is sitting at 90%, and that is The Substance. Now, I've read some things or some talk that it might not get a Best Picture nomination. It did get director, actress, supporting actress, and screenplay along with this Best Picture nomination for the Golden Globes. I really hope it can pull off a Best Picture nomination for the Oscars. Personally, right this moment, until I watch everything, I would really like to see this movie win, but I got to see the others, and we'll see what gets nominated in the Oscar category, but I hope this wins the Golden Globe.